So today we have a Honda Civic, and the problem with the Honda Civic is this slightly emulsified oil. You might be able to see that in there. We'll check the oil and we are going to do a pressure test on the coolant system, which is here. Pressurise that, and we'll also do a cylinder head gasket hydrocarbon test to see if there's a leak in the cylinder head. So this is our pressure testing kit. I use this for replacing coolant vacuum testing and pressure testing. So we need this bit here. And we need to get the right connection for it, which is this bit here. It might be warm. So if we can get one that size, not sure that'll fit. Take these two with us. These two might do it. There we go, and we'll connect for connector into that. So we've got the pressure connector on. We are at just about 15 psi. I'm going to leave that for 5 minutes to see if the pressure drops on the coolant system. And whilst we do that, we will prepare the hydrocarbon test. So this is our block and head gasket testing kit. And what we have here is a couple of things. Put you over there. We have a device here where we're going to fill it up with fluid, and we are going to put our device in here. And this bellow soaks up air from the bottom, and the liquid in here, when I put it in, will turn yellow if there's any kind of fuel or oil in the pour some of that in here. Creates a nice seal. Put that in there. And you'll see it as bringing fluid up through there. So once we've done the pressure test, we shall do that test to see if there's any hydrocarbons in the coolant. So we're back, and there is a slight drop from 15 to 13.5. So there is a slight leak somewhere. I shall now go under and check if there's any leaks with that. I'll pump it back up to about 16 and see how it goes. So, matter two, it was at 17. It's went down slightly in the last minute or so, so that's it down to about 16.5, there or thereabouts. So we'll continue to leave that pressurised. The other thing we're checking is the serpentine belt, which is this belt here. Looks okay, probably needs changed in the next 6 months, so we'll maybe leave that to the summer. I'm looking for cracks in the belt, but it does look kinda It does look kind of brown there, but it's that bit down there I'm trying to get a look at where the ribs are. It looks okay there. Other thing we need to check is the air conditioning system. This is the low side, the high side of the air conditioning system, and we need to check, if I can get you to look right down there where the compressor is. I'm going to drop my camera there. So this thing here down where I'm shining is the compressor, and I need to start the engine to see if that compressor is running. If not, that'll be a new compressor. I'll put the air conditioning on. If it runs, then the coolant system will probably be out of coolant for the air conditioning system. Now back to our pressure gauge. Still holding ever so slightly down for 16.5, so there is a slight leak in the cooling system. Next test as we do is to see if there's any hydrocarbons in that. So I think I'll release the pressure. That says pressure off. Okay, you off, and get you here. Still blue. Still blue. We're looking for that there to turn yellow. That looks alright. So there's not a lot of emulsified oil in there. I've cleaned what there is here, so I shall check that. The only problem I've got with the car, if I stop that beeping, is a slight drop in pressure on the coolant system. And after a small look, I could not see the air conditioning compressor running. Just down there, so I'm going to have a wee feel about that. It's there to see if I can move it, but I doubt it. So that's not much else we can do with that now. My initial assessment is that it doesn't have a cylinder head gasket leak. There is no hydrocarbons coming from the coolant system or the expansion bottle through our test equipment, and a very, very slight drop in pressure. And bearing in mind of the age of the car, I don't think that would pose a problem. So we'll leave it at that.